What is the number one most valuable digital currency in the world? Why is it the most valuable currency? Who created it, you may ask? How long has it been trending for the past 10 years? Will it still search this year? How has it been doing for the past 2 years this year? All this will be discussed in this reaction video. Hello, everyone. My name is Emilia, and with me today are Mr. Alex, the Crypto Pro, and Mr. Benjamin, the Crypto Advocate. Welcome, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much, Emilia.
All right. So without wasting time, we're going to dive into the matter of today. So I'll start with you, Mr. Benjamin. Please, can you analyze the trend of Bitcoin since it was created?
All right. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
You're welcome.
A bit about Bitcoin.
Okay.
The idea behind the invention of Bitcoin was based on the free market ideology.
Okay.
The Bitcoin was invented in 2008 by an unknown individual, unknown in quote, Satoshi Nakamoto.
Yes.
When the Bitcoin was invented, it wasn't launched immediately. It was on the following year, which is 2009, that Bitcoin was formally launched as a digital currency. As of that time, in 2009, the values of Bitcoin was around $0.001.
Okay.
Then, in 2010, Bitcoin price increased a bit to $0.002. Then fast forward down to 2021, precisely on November 8, 2021.
Okay.
Bitcoin took the world by surprise. The price of Bitcoin skyrocketed. The price of Bitcoin reached its all-time high.
Okay.
Which is about $67 billion. Something happened that very time. What happened is that one of the Caribbean nations called El Salvador adopted Bitcoin as their legal tender in that year, 2021.
Okay.
Then in 2022, I can't be specific, but between January and December, Bitcoin price sank down to $17,000. But that 2022, between January 1st and January 31st, the price of Bitcoin was around $47,000 and $38,000.
Okay.
Then in 2023, January, the price of Bitcoin was around $42,000. Then as of today, as we speak right now, the price of Bitcoin is $51,000. Now, the financial analysts or financial experts are projecting that in the next 5 years, or let's assume that maybe in the next 1 year, the price of Bitcoin may skyrocket to 80 to 100,000.
That makes Bitcoin the most valuable currency in the world because as of today, just like you said, today is 14th of February 2024. The price of Bitcoin as of today is $51,000.
Okay, so Mr. Alex, please can you tell us why Bitcoin is the most valuable currency in the world?
Okay, for what he has said,
Okay.
a lot of things we can look at, analyze a lot of situations or circumstances that has resulted to the spike in the price of Bitcoin. Now let's start with the Wall Street. The Wall Street has already started buying, Bitcoin in large numbers. The Wall Street is just like one of the best financial institutions in the world.
Yes.
Their investment company and the rest of them. They also have investment banks. So they started buying Bitcoin. And a lot of people are selling out. Now, before I go into that, I would like to just give you, everything boils down to currency.
Yes, exactly.
Currency, because we are dealing with currency. But this time around, we are dealing with digital currency. We already have fiat currency that's been in existence for a number of years now. The dollar, the pound sterling, the euro, your local naira, and the rest of them. But if you analyze currency itself, there are some features for you to know what makes a currency
Valuable.
I think there are about 6 features, 6 of them. And I think I'll just explain these 6 features of a currency that makes it more valuable. Now, let's start with durability. Durability has to do with whether the currency will be fading. You can bond dollars, you can trash it, but you can't trash Bitcoin because it already exists in a digital space.
Exactly.
That is number one. So you can't compare Bitcoin to your fiat currency. So durability, Bitcoin cannot be bought. Bitcoin cannot be destroyed. Just like fiat currency, you can bond dollars, paper money, but you can't bond Bitcoin. Now, let's talk about portability. In terms of portability, if they tell you to carry money, huge amount of money, you can be able to, it will be very difficult for you to carry huge amount of money, billions of dollars from a sack bag or from whatever container you're using to carry the money. If you also want to do a transfer to somebody, the amount of charges the bank will charge you to transfer $1 billion to somebody is quite difficult. But you can transfer any amount of money, in Bitcoin, and any other cryptocurrency, anywhere in the world, and you cannot carry Bitcoin. You can't move it because it already exists in the digital space. You get? Now let's talk about fungibility. Fungibility has to do with counterfeits. You can produce fake money. Before the last election, during the last election in Nigeria, a lot of people were carrying fake currency. 1,000 naira note. It can be counterfeited. Fiat currency can be counterfeited, but you cannot counterfeit cryptocurrency. Do you understand? Because it already exists in digital space. You get? Now, let's talk about divisibility. You can divide the money to its lowest units. Of course, dollars also has, the lowest unit of dollar is a cent, but the lowest unit of cryptocurrency or Bitcoin especially is Satoshi. You get? Now, let's talk about has to do with acceptability. All around the world, people have already started accepting Bitcoin, to the extent that the Central Bank of United States of America is even trying to come in to produce their own central bank digital currency.
Yes.
Can you see that now? Another thing we are going to talk about is scarcity, which is number 6. I mentioned 6 features. Number 6 is scarcity.
Okay.
For a currency to be valuable, that currency has to be scarce. A practical example, if you print dollars or print any other currency, what will happen? Inflation. We go up. Inflation will affect the commodities, the price of goods and services in the markets. Likewise, Bitcoin. For Bitcoin to be scarce, the only way it was produced was that you can only print or create 21,000 Bitcoin.
Okay.
So that makes it more scarce in the markets. Do you get now? I'm going to analyze that also by showing you a chart.
Okay, please go ahead.
All right, this is the chart I said I wanted to show you. We have the candlestick chart pattern. This is what we call the candlestick chart patterns. Each of these candles represents time frames, various time frames, day 1, day 2, of few hours, 4 hours, 1 hour, 1 month, 1 week, thereabouts. And beneath we have indicators. This indicator is called volume. It shows you that the price is increasing or reducing astronomically. Now, this green candle shows that people are buying, and this red candle tells you that people are selling. Now we have the trends. The high is the uptrend, then the low is the downtrend. From here now, we have the high. We started from 2021. We have the high, we have the downtrend, we have the uptrend, we have the downtrend, then we have the uptrend. Uptrend continues at this point. We have the downtrend. Then at this point, we have consolidation, because the price is not moving at this point. It's either moving or dropping. So we have consolidation at this point. We have the uptrend here. We have the downtrend. We have the uptrend. Then we have the downtrend. We also have the downtrend here. From this point, we have the consolidation. Then we have the uptrend. We have the downtrend to this point. Uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, consolidation at this point. Then we have the uptrend. We have the downtrend. We have the uptrend, consolidation, uptrend, consolidation at this point, uptrend, consolidation, consolidation continues. Then we have the uptrends. Then from here we have the downtrend, and this last candle is letting you know that people are coming into the market, they are buying, and the price is going to increase astronomically, and the price of Bitcoin and every other cryptocurrency will increase in price.
Okay, guys, thank you, Mr. Benjamin and Mr. Alex, for that wonderful insight. So the third question is for the two of you. What impact do you think the rise in Bitcoin value will have on traditional financial system or institutions?
All right, thank you very much for the question.
Thank you.
As it is now, the digital currency is taking the world by surprise.
True.
Technology is evolving. So if you are not investing in digital currency, you are lagging behind. The
Exactly.
mainstream financial system, the value is no more there again. It's losing its value.
Value, yeah.
So if you as a person, if you're not look into investing in digital assets, then you are going to be on a losing side.
That is
Wow.
one of the reasons that the United States of America Security and Exchange Commission has given the approval for Bitcoin ETF, exchange traded funds. Now, it has been listed in most financial markets. So most investors don't need to hold Bitcoin. They don't need to go and start trading Bitcoin, because most times what is discouraging a lot of people to invest in cryptocurrency is the idea of going through KYC procedures. When they download the particular exchange app, you get. Sometimes people don't have the knowledge or requisite knowledge to be able to trade. So most times people don't want to involve themselves in this Bitcoin of a thing, and sometimes some people don't even believe that it's an investment opportunity or a financial instrument.
Yes.
But now that it has been given approval by United States of America SEC, it means that it's a viable investment opportunity. Anybody can just invest their money to become a shareholder, and you just be waiting for dividends at the end of the year, just like Wall Street is doing and the rest of them. And of recent, in the next 100 days, also the Ethereum, which is also the altcoin, the number one altcoin amongst all the cryptocurrencies, will soon be giving that same approval by Security and Exchange Commission. In the next 100 days, they'll be giving that approval also. They'll be listed in the financial markets, and it will also become an investment where other investors will put in their money and wait for returns, or what we call ROI, return on investment. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Alex and Mr. Benjamin. So before you go, please, what advice do you have for our audience?
My advice for the audience is that the world is evolving.
Exactly.
Try as much as you can to invest in digital assets. If you want to attain this level of financial freedom, you must invest in digital assets.
You heard that. Mr. Alex?
Okay, to our viewers, we are going to be experiencing the bull run very soon. We have started experiencing the bull run. It has started gradually, and it will metamorphose, I believe, after the next Bitcoin halving. So the price of Bitcoin will skyrocket, and will increase to its highest peak. And every other digital currency will also rise at the same time. So the prices will increase astronomically. So my advice to every one of you is to look out for a particular cryptocurrency that you can afford. If you can afford Bitcoin, go ahead and afford it, or buy it, or acquire it. It's worth $1,000 if you can afford to buy 10 Bitcoin. Or if you can afford Ethereum. Ethereum is worth $2,000, $2 million thereabouts. But if you cannot be able to afford Bitcoin or Ethereum, you can also acquire any other altcoins or meme coins like XRP, Solana, Shiba Inu, and the rest of them, because this is the right time for you to invest. If you are able to buy low, when the Bitcoin halving happens, you can be able to sell high, because the price is going to increase astronomically, and you can make a huge amount of money for yourself. See you next time.
So guys, we have come to the end of today's discussion. If you want to join the discussion, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, comment, and of course, follow us on all our social media platforms. Bye-bye.